Well, onwards we march through our Member of the Month Day for September on October 4th. Hi guys, welcome to Libreax. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, and if you're watching this any other day than October 3rd, 2024, just disregard what I'm saying. Our Member of the Month winner this month was Joel, who's also our alpha patron, and he just gets to pick basically the whole day minus one video, and this is I think the third or fourth one so far, so we are going to continue on. This one is Foreigner, and it's Jukebox Hero off of their live album called, I think, what was it, Best of Live, but it's called Classic Hits Live as well. It's their first live album, released in 1993, and it basically is all the live songs from their most well-known songs, all the live ones from 77 through 85. Ultimate Classic Rock named it as part of their most awesome live albums from every rock legend list in 2019. Well, that is a mouthful, good God. Jukebox Hero is track number 10. It's originally from the album number 4, which came out in 1981. The album's name signified that the band's fourth studio album, and that the fact that the band's membership had reduced from 6 to 4 members. It also showed Foreigner shifting from hard rock to more accessible rock and pop music. Well, shit. Just kidding. Let's go. And thank you, of course, to our Alpha Beach and Joel for this pick, and all of them today. Alright, if y'all want to subscribe, help a brother out, click that icon right there. Or somewhere down there. And then leave a like and a comment too. It's much appreciated. All right, Jukebox Hero, live by Foreigner. 3, 2, 1, go. I think I've heard this song before. Maybe I haven't. I will let you know. Okay, no, I don't think I've heard this. That snare is unfair. His voice, man. Mick Jones, right? Spooky Tooth, yep.
In a town without a name, there was a heavy downpour. He thought he passed his own shadow.
Those synthesizers are wild. Ah, that's so good. fuck, yes! Oh my god. Air guitar. Oh my god. Oh, the double bass. He was kicking like crazy. That wasn't double bass. Oh no! It's almost over. Damn, Joel. You've been saving the good ones, huh?
Now this is one emergency.
Oh, well, that's great. Oh my goodness. Damn, Joel. Every song has just been a tour de force, bro. It really has. That's one hell of a day right there so far. So what we had Bad Company first. Then before this we had Bob Seger. And then this. They're all just straight up bangers. That was incredible. Someone just tried to break into my room. Alright, so we have Lou Gramm on lead vocals and percussion. Mick Jones. Why are there so many great guitarists named Mick? Same thing with Jimmy. You know, there's just tons of them. Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy McCullough, and then there's Mick Jones, and then not Mick Abrahams. Well, I guess that works too. There's just a lot, and then the Rolling Stones Mick, like there's just so many, and then Mick Jagger too. There's just a lot of Micks, man. Sorry, I got distracted. Ed Gagliardi on bass, Rick Wills on bass, Ian McDonald on sax, keyboards, guitars, backing vocals, Al Greenwood on keyboards and synthesizers, and Dennis Elliott on drums. This whole live album spans like a long time though. I think, like, what did it say, from 77 to 85, so that's 8 years right there. I don't know if there was a lineup change, and that's why there's two different bass players, two different bassists. I don't know who was exactly on this track, but for the most part, it was the synthesizers, the keys, the vocals, and then of course that guitar. I mean, good God, I could just gush about that guitar all day probably, but I'll stick with the synthesizers at first. They really had this kind of like pulsating feel to it that just kind of amplified whatever else was going on, and it really amplified the guitar very well. Kind of gave something for the guitar to bounce off of while he was just going crazy, basically. It filled in the rest of the sound swimmingly, literally. It was just this soup of just like synthesizer notes, and it sounded great, bro. This is wow, bow, 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 wow, bow, bow. Like, it was just very texture filled, like the electronic sounds. I think that that was really cool, honestly. It almost stole the show away from me, like that, at least in my ear. You know, I was listening to the synthesizers more than the guitar at points, but then it's impossible not to listen to it at, you know, the last couple minutes. I mean, that's just insane. Honestly, from start to finish, that guitar was just mwah, just delicious. Well, why did mwah? That's what it is. That's kind of a weird sound without the. Okay. Definitely the guitar, I mean, like, once that shit took off, it just took off, man. Like I said, the whole song it was going, but it almost, like, hit 11, basically, from, like, 2 minutes on, man. That was just incredible. Really like the drums, obviously, too. I mean, he was working that snare so fucking well. But honestly, the whole kit, too. I don't know if he's got a huge kit or a small kit. Kind of sounded like it was medium. But his toms, mwah, it just filled in everything. See, I did it again. Why didn't I do the thing? Stop it, Lee. Stop. It's just, they really knew what they were doing here. And then with such powerful vocals from Graham, I mean, everything, it could have been too much. You know what I'm saying? There's always that point where things get to that too much period, you know, or line, I should say. This is like right there, you know, it hasn't crossed the line. It's like just enough. But if they had kept pushing it a little harder, it might have gone over, you know what I mean? But that was just enough, and I'm very limited in my foreigner knowledge. That's funny. In my knowledge of Foreigner, I know a couple of the hits from the radio, obviously, but other than that, I don't. I can tell you which ones I know. Nope. Maybe Cold as Ice. Maybe, I don't know. Feels Like the First Time. I know that one, obviously. I thought I knew this song, Jukebox Hero, but I didn't actually. It's funny. I'm just looking at all the songs on the live album, and I guess I don't know as many as I thought, or I don't know the names, but I definitely know It Feels Like the First. I definitely know that one. But this is definitely my new favorite Foreigner song. I'll tell you that. Thank you, Joel. That was great. That is a. It reminds me of REO Speedwagon in a way. Does anyone else hear that like similarity, or like Foghat, or not? Maybe not Foghat. I would say like REO Speedwagon, like that Golden Country live song we did, that really reminds me of this style, you know, that really fast-paced, not even hard rock, it's just fast-paced rock and roll, but it kind of teeters on the edge of hard rock, just like that Bad Company song did earlier. It has like very harsh aspects, and when I say that, I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean like just more towards the hard rock side of things than regular rock. That's what I would use to describe it. It's harsh, you know. It's got edges to it. It's kind of sharp, you know. So does this, especially in that guitar. I would say that the thing that makes it, you know, maybe towards regular rock would be like the synthesizers, but the drums and the guitar, man, that's close to hard rock right there. That was killer. It really was. And then the vocals from Graham, that was fuck, man. He's got a great voice, like he really does. It's very powerful, but he's got a really great grasp on his like his fundamentals and his control of his voice, and like basically not how he modulates it, but like how he just kind of shifts from one thing to the other in his pitch within like the same stanza, the same line or whatever. It goes up and down, up and down. I think that's really, really cool. That was a great pick, Joel. Thank you so much. I don't think I have anything else to add, though. If you guys have any other tracks by Foreigner you think I'd like, please leave it down below. I don't think we've done any... hold on, before I say anything, because I've done almost 1,800 videos, and I've got the memory the size of a pea, so... Nope, no Foreigner. Did I spell it right? I think I did. Yeah. So that was our first Foreigner song on the channel. But like I said, I do know a couple of their songs from the radio, obviously, and they are a very great rock band. But if you think I should do a deep dive on them, let me know down below. And what song should I start with if I do so? Because I really like that. Honestly, I really did. So I want to hear more. Yeah. Member of the Month continues with our last video next. It's going to be Linkin Park. 3 songs from live at Milton Keys. I think that's what it is. It's the first time Linkin Park's been on the channel, but bring it on. And the thing is, I'm a huge Linkin Park fan too, but I've never heard the live stuff, so this should be interesting. Thank you again, Joel. And if you guys think there's anything else I should do, not even by Foreigner, just another band, anything in general, leave it down below in the comments. I always read them. I may not respond to all of them because I get a ton nowadays, but I try my best. And then I've got my Patreon inbox. I got the email. I mean, there's just so much to reply to. I try my best. Like, I really do. And if I try not to respond to things in the morning because I'm kind of a dick in the morning for some reason. And then at night, I'm chill. But in the morning, no, man, I am not a morning person in the slightest. I'm like a different person in the morning. I really am. Before I have like my coffee in me, like I'm fucking, whoo. Gets a little rough sometimes. I say some things I probably shouldn't. And then later that night, I'm like, fuck, why did I say that? My bad. Oh, man. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see y'all later. One more thing. Don't forget, we have a really cool Patreon community, and we would love to have you. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. There's other amounts of tiers, too. If you want to do this amount, that amount, whatever you want. We got what you need. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a tip or request in that way, but the PayPal requests can take up to like 2.5 to 3 months sometimes, so it's probably better to join Patreon because that's like a monthly. I'll make sure it happens that month. The PayPal ones, that's a different story. But thanks for watching. I'll see you later.